In this video we are going to talk about the CoinMarketFlow information panels. We are on the coinmarketflow.com front page. The information panel is this thing over here on the right side. As you can see, there is a drop down here with other options. On this default panel that we are on, we can see the current liquidity, volume and market cap of the combined global crypto market. This panel also shows the top 3 assets in each metric. Also, this is different by market. For example, if I choose the derivatives market, we will see different values specific to the derivatives market. Let's take a look at some of the other information panels on the front page. Here we have the Global Crypto News panel with news from leading and reputable news sites, so you can see what is new in crypto while watching the market. We have an order flow information panel. Here we are looking at volume based on differentiated buy and sell volume. Notice that we can switch between real-time data, 3-hour average and 24-hour averages. You will also see this functionality elsewhere on the site. This panel also has large order alerts that displays recent large orders across the market. We alert to any transaction that is greater than 5% of the combined order books for that asset on that exchange. We show the transaction size, exchange it occurred on and relevant details of these transactions here. We have a crypto markets panel that provides information about how much of the order books and volume are from what regions. We can also look below this and see what market makers are providing this liquidity. What is an asset's most used trading pair? We can see the difference in order books and volume between assets. Here we can see that the vast majority of the global crypto market relies on USD or USDT for its liquidity. It makes us wonder why all the assets continue to be so strongly correlated to Bitcoin price action. Also at the bottom you can see the liquidity and volume the last 24 hours by region. Let's jump into Ethereum and look at the information panels for assets. We start with the order books information panel. As you can see here, you can select the moving average you want to see, just like the order flow section we just reviewed. You can also change the depth of market right here in the information panel. I could change it to 5% and it will change the charting and the stats of all the order book related data sets. At the bottom of the panel we have the common depiction of order books where you can hover over and see the amount of bids and asks at any point. We have a recent assets panel, so you can quickly switch between the assets you have been looking at recently, making this navigate a little more like trading view charts. We have the crypto market view just like we had on the front page, but just for this asset. We can see what regions this asset seems to be more in demand and what kind of order book to volume ratio they maintain. We can see what base currency this asset most relies on for liquidity and how this asset has performed across various regions the last 24 hours. We also have an order flow information panel specifically for this asset. We show the large order alerts for just this asset here. I do want to show you as well the difference you might see on this between markets. For example, if we choose the derivatives market, we can see a lot of large order alerts for the derivatives market. And again, these alerts are for orders that are greater than 5% of the total order books for that asset on that exchange. This also has the size and the time order flow, showing us what percentage of the orders over the last 24 hours were greater than $50,000, smaller than $50,000, or smaller than $100. With the time metric we can see how much buy or sell volume of the last 24 hours has occurred in the last hour, 6 hours, or 24 hours. This provides a quick graphical representation of market momentum. We also have a news panel for the assets as well that only has news that is relative to the asset we are looking at. That was just a quick summary of our information panels. Most of our pages have them. Be sure to keep an eye out for them as well as additional data sets we will be adding later, and see our YouTube for additional explainer videos like this one.